Hi guys! So today I thought that I would do a video for you about my experience buying the Minnetonka 5-layer Fringe boots. I got mine off Amazon.com, so let's get started. So, first of all, I'd like to talk about sort of what led me to buying these shoes. I have a pair of black Fringe boots that I actually got from Walmart 2 years ago, and they were like everything. They were so nice. They're actually waterproof, believe it or not, the suede ones I got from Walmart. But they had run its course. Like, they were salt stained from the snow, and they were just worn down, and they were just not cute. Like, the fringe was coming off. They were just not cute at all. So I had to get a new pair because I love those so much and I wore them all the time. And Fringe is really big. Fringe on the color red, I find, is really big this fall season. Like, if you go into a bunch of the stores, that's all they have now. So I was online looking around, and I went to Amazon. Well, before I went to Amazon, I was just looking for Fringe boots. And I found this website, and it was dirt cheap. It was like 3-layered Fringe boots, and it was like buy one get one free for $10. So one was $39.99 and then the next one was $10. And I was like, sweet, like $50 plus shipping and handling, and I can have 2 pairs of shoes. Done. So I'm going through the whole thing. I'm putting my address in, and then I find out they're like, oh, what state do you live in? And I'm scrolling trying to look for my country, and they don't deliver to Canada. So I was out of luck. I went to Amazon.com and I was looking for Fringe boots. So I found a couple pairs that, I don't know like what Amazon's reputation was, but I didn't want to buy a pair of shoes that didn't have any reviews on them. And then I found these Minnetonka brand Fringe boots, and there were tons and tons and tons of reviews. So I thought that I would go ahead and give those a try. Now I'll just show you the boots that I got. So they are the 5-layer Fringe boots from the brand Minnetonka, like I said. They're black suede. I'm not too sure if they're real suede or not. Don't ask me, I'm not sure. They have a rubber, really bendable sole. And to be honest, when you walk on like inside, like in a mall or something, they do that squeaky thing. Like, it feels like you're, I don't know, you can always hear you walk because they squeak when they hit the floor. So that's kind of a downside to them. But that's what they look like. So I went onto Amazon.com, and of course I looked through the reviews and see what people are saying. And a lot of people say that they ran small, which is very true, and I'm glad that I read the results, or read the reviews, because I'm normally a size 9 and I went up to a size 10 and they fit. So I was happy. I ordered it, and everything was fine. It was like the 5-layer Fringe boots. I believe they're $100 on Amazon. I believe they're $99.99. The only thing that I will say that I don't like is the fact that the person, whatever the delivery company was, they just left it at the front of my door. Anyone could have taken it, although I'm glad no one did, and I'm sure no one would have. But, you know, I just wish that they would either call you, like a lot of the local post services, they'll call you and see if you're home, and if not, then they'll leave it at the post office for you. I wish that's what had happened, rather than him just leaving it on in the front of my unit door. Okay, I brought it inside, and the first thing I do is I open that packaging and I try these boots on. And so I got a size 10, even though I'm a size 9, and that fit. That part's fine. I would suggest if anyone wants these boots, do go up the size. I'm not sure if they have, I think half sizes would have been fine if I got a 9.5, but they didn't have a 9.5 on the site that I got it on. So if you find a half size up, that would even be great. I don't know if you need to go a full size up, but so they fit in this part. The calves though are really small, and hopefully I'll be able to show you how I have to wear them, because they have a zipper on the side here that goes all the way down, and this zipper doesn't go all the way up on my calves. So what I end up having to do is, we'll pretend my arm is my leg. What I have to do is I have to like force my boots to slouch all the way down, like below my calves kind of thing, and then zip it up. And so my boots are constantly slouched like that because this is too small. And I plenty of pair of boots. I don't have muscular calves. They're not overly huge. They're not huge at all. I've never had a problem with my calves with any other boot I've ever bought in my life. But these ones I do. And I even, when I was at work, I got one of the girls to try them on, and she's a 7.5 shoe size, and it couldn't even go up on her calves. You know what I mean? Like, if your foot is 7.5 and these are a 10, at least the calves should go on. So I don't know if maybe just my pair was defective, because nowhere on the reviews on the website did anyone mention anything about like the calves being too tight. But yeah, that is the biggest downfall, is the fact that I can't wear it all the way. Like, it's supposed to come right up here on my knee, and I have to sort of wear it like down here. So that's a little bit disappointing. And I wouldn't know how you could fix it. Like, do you go to a shoe store, repair place, and get them to stretch it? Like, I don't know. Would they maybe, or maybe I could get the shoe repair place to, instead of having a zipper, which is kind of pointless, by the way, because zipping it up is a hassle. You have to get all the fringes out of the way to zip it up. Maybe they could put like an elastic piece where the zipper was, so that I could slip it on. Do you know what I mean? That would have made more sense, I feel, if it was a stretchy piece right there. Another thing is, and I didn't expect it with these shoes, because these shoes are so like flexible, they're so bendable, there's nothing stiff about these shoes. But for the first couple days, it was actually rubbing against the back of my heel, and everyone knows what I'm talking about with new shoes and rubbing against the back of your heel, and I just didn't expect them in shoes like this. Like, these are really super bendy. I didn't expect my heels to hurt as much as they did, or the back of my heels to hurt as much as they did, but it did. There's like, I'm feeling it now, and there's kind of like a hard piece back here, and maybe that's what it is. It doesn't, I don't really notice it too much now. Maybe you have to break it in a little bit. I'm gonna wear them another day and see if they still hurt, because I don't think the last time I wore them they hurt too bad, but I definitely remember the first day I wore them, I was just like, are you serious? I wore it to, you know, I'm working, it's an 8-hour shift, and my heels were hurting after 4 hours, so it was not pretty. So overall, my thoughts on the shoe, like, I'm still gonna wear it. I am gonna try and maybe get something done so that it can go all the way up and I don't have to squish it down anymore. I don't know. It's $150. I might have just gone with the 3 fringe. That's what I'm gonna say. The 5 fringe looks really, really cool, and like, the more fringes the better. When you're walking, it looks really, really nice. But maybe I would have gone with like just the 3 fringe, and it would be lower on my calves, so I wouldn't have this problem again, and then I would break them in so that the back doesn't hurt. So I would say if it's between the 3 and 5, I would probably get the 3, knowing this experience with the 5-layer fringe boots. And then actually another thing I forgot to mention is they had, when I first got them, they had this like suede tassel off the zipper of the shoe, and it fell off. Like, both of them don't have any. I don't know why they, like, the zippers are fine. There's nothing wrong with the zippers, I would say. But just the fact that it just came off, I was like, well, spent $150 on these shoes. I don't think anything should be coming off in the first week of having them. You know what I mean? That's just not cool. But I do get compliments when I wear these all the time. And I mean, if you really, really want the 5-layer fringe ones, then I would say maybe you have to go to a shoe repair person and get the, like, a stretchy panel pulled in, because this doesn't fit anybody's calves. I don't know what's going on. I tried them. I'm a 9. I went up a size. It doesn't fit. And I got someone at work who's a 7.5 to try them, and they still don't fit her calves. So I mean, hopefully if you guys order it, this won't happen to you. Maybe it's just a defect on mine, I'm not sure, but yeah, so I hope that was helpful. Maybe if you guys were in the market for it anyway, that this video helps you. If you have any questions about it, just let me know. I believe these shoes come in 3 different colors. There's the black, a chocolate brown, and more of like a camel tan brown that's really pretty. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions or if this video was helpful, then, you know, just let me know and I'll be able to answer anything or comment back. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.